I have here the GoPro 5 Session, a smaller, simpler action camera, an adorable cube-shaped camera. The Hero 5 Session costs almost $300, so it definitely sits quite high in the market. This camera can record 4K, capture high-speed footage at 90 frames per second in 1080p and 120 frames per second in 720p, and many more. The camera has a record button and monochrome information display on the top, a mode button on the back, and a pop-out door on the left side that hides a micro SD card slot and a USB port for charging. The the Hero 5 Session port is an USB-C. The Hero 5 Session is waterproof without a case, so the protective case included with the camera is very light and simple. It's a thin plastic bumper, it shuts with a small latch on the corner, it holds the camera securely without any rattling. While the case isn't necessary for the Hero 5 Session's protection, it is needed for its mounting bracket. The case adds the standard 2-ring mounting bracket to the camera. So you have in the package the protective case, a mounting bracket with a foot that can climb onto fixed mounts, a pair of fixed mounts with adhesive fit for a flat surface or a curved one like a helmet, and an USB Type-C cable. Out of the box you can attach the Hero 5 Session to any flat surface or helmet, but one of the things that make a GoPro camera so appealing is the variety of specialized mounts that you can get for this gadget. You can purchase additional mounts like grips, chest harnesses, and clamp mounts for different shooting scenarios. This gadget it has a very large sustained market for its accessories. On the camera there are dual microphones, one on the front and one on the back. The camera can dynamically switch between the two based on external conditions such as wind noise. Since there's no external housing to obstruct the microphones, this will give you a better sound recording, and the Hero 5 Session now supports more advanced wind noise reduction too. The microphones are also used for the Hero 5 Session's voice triggered actions. You can use commands like GoPro take a photo or GoPro start recording. Also you have a small LCD panel on the top of the camera along with a shutter button. This button supports the one button quick recording function. This will turn the camera on and will begin recording after a single press. Another press will stop recording and shuts the camera down. On the rear of the camera it's a multifunction power button. The power button and the shutter button can be used to navigate the basic menu system. You can change settings and capture modes directly on the camera. You can change the usual settings such as resolution, field of view, and you can turn on or off the electronic image stabilization. This is disabled when you are shooting in 4K. So don't forget, in 4K you don't have image stabilization. Along the edge you will find a USB Type-C port for charging and a microSD slot. The big omission of this camera is the lack of a touchscreen display. This means you'll need to use the companion app for your smartphone if you want to take consideration over how you frame your shots. So you won't see what you are recording. From my experience, I just need to make sure the camera isn't pointed too high or too low. Over time, you will learn how to position the camera for your video recording. The Hero 5 Session records in 4K. It has resolution modes from 848 by 480 up to 4K. Also, the frame rates are between 24 and 240 frames per second, and you get 5 of view settings: narrow, linear, medium, wide, and super view. In 4K, the Hero 5 session can only record at 25 frames per second or 30 frames per second in wide mode. Also, you can capture 10 megapixel photos with the camera. You can capture 3, 5, 10, 30 photos a second, 10 or 30 photos every 2 seconds, or 30 photos every 3 or 6 seconds. You can also capture time-lapse video. You can switch modes on the Hero 5 session by pressing the menu button on the back, but you will find much more control by pairing the camera with your smartphone using the free GoPro Capture app available in the Google Play Store. The Hero 5 session uses the both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and the pairing process is simple. It only takes a couple of minutes. Once your phone is paired, you can use the phone for a remote viewfinder or a remote control. Since the Hero 5 session doesn't have a display, the LED information panel on the top is extremely useful. Because it doesn't have a display, the Hero 5 session's battery life will receive a boost. You can expect 1 hour for a 4K video recording and somewhere 2 hours or maybe more for the 1080p video recordings. Keep in mind that the electronic image stabilization does have an impact on battery life, so if you turn it off, the camera will have a longer life battery, will go for longer. The 1000 milliamp hours battery is not removable. This means there's no option to carry spares. You can have an additional battery. Ooh, I don't like that. I really don't like it. The lack of a removable battery, it's a shame for this perfect camera. Charging the Hero 5 session takes about 1 hour via USB Type-C or via external battery. So, should you buy this camera or not? Yes and no. Yes, it's an excellent camera, very small device with great features and quality videos. And no, because you don't have a display and you don't have removable battery. What can I say? GoPro Hero 5 session, it's fantastic, but I really miss the removable battery. Otherwise, it's a fantastic camera. I will let you to watch some video samples with sound, and I will post another ones later in another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks.